Hello. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 86 of Hardcore Minecraft. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Making sure I'm doing it right. I always get a little bit scared when I open the world. I'm just going to turn my camera on. Crap, what do I usually say when I start these things? I'd usually talk about last time, but we didn't really do much last time. We were kind of at a dead end when it came to our ideas here. So, I mean, I did something yesterday. Oop. How did an iron golem get all the way over here? Oh, I didn't reset my render distance. Crap. Never remember to do that. I was playing on 1.6, so my settings got reset again. But this time, I remembered to change my audio settings, but I forgot to change my settings for the video settings. Oh, you know what? You know what's also on? Auto jump. I remember that from last time, and also gotta get this stupid prompt off screen by mining a tree with my hand. I think it resets my achievements. No, it doesn't. There's no way it does. That would make sense. No, it keeps my achievements. Okay. Great. I'm trying to remember what we did last time. I honestly can't remember. I don't want to have to look at the stream replay to see, but I honestly have no idea. It was our second stream with 60 FPS. Let me see what we did last time. I have the VOD open. Coincidentally, I was just highlighting it. We were... Oh, that's right. I completely forgot that that exists. I was like, what's different? I know what's different. I know how to open my inventory game. We do not have a nether portal anymore. It is completely gone. Because last time we spent nearly 3 hours, I think it was 2.5 hours, 3 hours, destroying the old nether portal and getting a new one. Temporarily set up. That one, to be exact. I was trying to figure out how to get it integrated into my space, but unfortunately I could not come to a conclusion. So all I did was remove the old one and then just call it quits there. But anyways, that's basically what we did last time. We got rid of that entire nether portal, and then this time we're going to hopefully find a spot for it and make any adjustments that we need to make. So that's going to be the plan for today. I don't plan on streaming for very long. I started a little later than I anticipated. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. I'm wondering if... No. A staircase there wouldn't really make sense. I like the design as is. I'm just trying to think of... Can this shut up? Is there any way to turn that off? It's going to do that every time I do my 1.6 world and then log back into 1.16. And do this one. So, no stopping it, but... yeah, so last time we were trying to figure out what we should do with this nether portal. And I was thinking about putting it here, but that doesn't make any sense. So I'm kind of at a standstill. Why does that not go away? Is there any way to get rid of that? I don't think so. It's just gonna stay there, I guess. I don't know. God forbid I play 1.6 and then go back to 1.16. There we go. I got rid of it. Easy. But yeah, today we're just gonna be setting up the nether portal. Super easy, super lax stream today. Oops. How do I have 11? Weird. But yeah, we're gonna be setting up the nether portal and getting a getting the way down to the the Y13, like the mining level already, because this isn't gonna stay because it's in a bad spot. So we need a way to get down here, basically. It doesn't matter where we get down here, because this was just where this was even where I initially mined down at. I think I mined down somewhere else. The old staircase still exists somewhere, but anyway. Yeah, we're gonna need to find a way to make it down here. As long as it doesn't crash into my beacon, I think I really don't care where it is. Also don't know why I put my beacon down here. That's an amazing question as to why I did that. I'm assuming it was due to a lack of I didn't want to put it in the overworld and then have to remove it or build around it. So I did that, but I think we could put it in the overworld if I really wanted to. It was basically just a way to get it out of the way. But let's not waste any more time and let's get this done. So I'm sick of trying to figure this out. It's so annoying. So what we have is we're gonna get rid of this just for temporary purposes, so I can talk this out with myself. Because I'm stupid and I don't know how anything works. So what we have, right, is we have a set of stairs that come down here, and then we got to figure out how to incorporate this nether portal or another nether portal into the setup that we have. We have all this space to work with. Not here though. This right here doesn't work. This is probably going to end up getting patched, honestly. But everywhere else is honestly good space that we can do this with. And I basically came to a conclusion that the stairs are going to start here, and then they're going to come down and do something, and then do something else, right? So I think what we should do is just eliminate areas that are not being used. We also did some chest organization, but that wasn't really an interesting highlight from last stream. That torch is from probably a million years ago. All of this is probably from a million years ago, if I had to guess. I mean, this was from when I had a minecart in here. I mined all that out to get a minecart. But for right now, I'm just gonna put this here so that I know I can't really build there. I would prefer if the portal room was on... I would have to say this side if I had to put a preference on it. I also would prefer if we had windows down here, but I know I can't really pick and choose what I do here. I used to have... No, not right here. But I used to have a set of windows somewhere. Oops. Oh, I gotta change my controls. Hold on. My perspective button should be F, not F5. Where is it? There it is. F. And then this one just goes to G. And then we can just adjust this mountain as needed. So I think what we could do is put a small window here just to give it some light. And make the house feel more alive, and then we can just mess with the terrain a little bit to our liking. So it's got to go till probably about right there. So what we'll do is we'll just do something like that. I don't know. Nah, we'll leave that one there. And then we just got to adjust this next layer, I think. Oops. Yep. I think that's honestly gonna do it for right now. And we're probably gonna end up putting glass in there and doing whatever else we need to do. For right now, we're gonna go sleep. And then we're gonna figure out what we want to do. So I do think that glass window is probably a decent idea. I don't need a lot of natural light, I just need some. That would be preferred. I think we can actually go up by one. So we can have it like the old way. if I wanted to, but I prefer if we didn't, honestly. It'd make more sense if we just did it right here. I usually prefer a lot of light in my builds, so. Would that look good? Or would the one look good? Hold on, let me use a firework and see. Let's look. I think the one would look good because the two would probably have to be panes, and then I don't want to do that because that wouldn't look right. I think that looks okay. So all we need to do now is figure out our grass situation. I think it's all still dirt, so we probably have to wait a minute or two for it to go into grass. But I think what we should do is put the portal on this wall right here. Oops. Oh, that portal's not tall enough. Oops. I think that's what the issue was with this area was the portal was too tall. But then again, I don't know why we would not have the portal on the ground. That really doesn't make sense. It's not exactly Einstein level thinking of me. We could just do it like that. And then these 2 blocks right here are going to be obsidian. And then we'll put stone here, stone here. The top will probably end up being wood, and then we'll have a block there, and then we'll move this. Right now, we'll just change it to that. We'll do that. Oops, stupid lantern. And we could hang these in here once we get the roof done, but. I know that monsters can't spawn on slabs, but I don't know if that accounts for full slabs or not. Because I don't want to. Oops, I'm in a hole now. Because I don't want to do this in a way. I actually don't mind the cobblestone on the edges. Maybe we could do it like this. Do it in like a pattern. Like that. Or something. I don't know. And then we can hang the lanterns like in here. Like that. And honestly, it doesn't really matter where that starts. So we can do that. English. So we could do that and then just move the grass back. Jeez, can I speak today? Move the grass back like that. All right, Eminem. Move the grass back like that so that it works. Man, I'm rough today. I didn't think that I would be this out of it. Oh, we don't even have any bone meal. Hold on. Let me close that while I get some. I think that I think that 16 will be enough. I am all over the place with my speaking. I'm not a fan of when I cannot speech. It's not exactly my favorite. That looks good enough. Good enough. If I want to change it, I'll change it later. But for right now, that looks good. And I like this natural light thing. I think it looks cool. And I also like this design we have going on. Now the thing is, I gotta figure out how this staircase is gonna go. I'm wondering if it's gonna go all the way down the wall and then end here, like this. And then we have like a wood column here to separate it, or we do something else. I don't know. I think I've already moved the staircase back one, too. I think it was originally here. Hmm. Yeah, this room's just really long. It's a long room. Somehow there's no 7s here. I thought there would be a 7. It's a little difficult when you're trying to build off of something that's already been built, you know? You know, I like that pattern, but I don't know if I can do much with it. I would probably say that the best mode of action here would be to like put a log there and then make it only two blocks long. So like that. To give it a little bit more design, a little bit more personality. I am all over the place today. What this will do is it'll give us an excuse to build over that, and then this will probably just end up being like slabs or something. I don't know. This could also just be slabs or whatever I desire. I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know how we did walls like that previously. We put cobblestone in them, which I think is honestly not a very smart idea. The only reason this design worked is because of the bedposts, and a surprise to no one, this actually doesn't have bedposts. So it would have to be like that, which I think looks, I think that's too much cobblestone in my personal humble building opinion. I think we should do it like that. The only issue is it views into the stairs. Actually, there's two issues. Because the stairs don't properly align. I guess we could do it differently. I guess we could, I don't have any more andesite, but because I need that one. It would end up going like that instead. And then it would come over here, and this would also be whatever. Now what would go in here? That's anybody's guess. I don't know what this long, useless hallway would be, but I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Having some kind of solution is better than having none. So I also think this doesn't really make sense. I think we should just do the full ceiling as that. But that does kind of remove the need for the lanterns being there. So I was thinking the way that we could do it is, oh, and I've trapped myself. Really trapped myself. Just do it like that or something. Well, no, because that actually makes sense when it covers that. Those wood posts. I think we could do the lanterns differently in here. And going up here. You know, I'm not against that design. I think that design's actually not too bad. How would this corner look, though? That's my next question. And would this stay as cobblestone? I would say yes. So I think all of this would need to get deleted. Just to make that work. And then what I would do is, I think we should put andesite, which we do have more of, thank God. andesite, which we have more of. Put it behind this wall right here to give it that texture. Just like that. Easy peasy. And I think I might lower the floor here to allow for consistency. Me personally, I think we should. But then again, what do I know? I'm just some guy. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the direction of the staircase because this is stupid. The way that we have it. We're getting somewhere. I'm liking this because last time I would have never thought of this idea. But this time we're actually thinking of things and it's actually going quite swimmingly. I do need 2 more pieces of obsidian though, which I don't think there's 2 more on this nether portal without breaking it. No, there is. There's one right there. I think it all the way to the top. So I think what we should do, right? Dang it. I think what we should do is we should put a portal like that. I can't reduce the floor, but what I can do, I prefer if we don't completely reduce the floor. Instead, we just near the portal. That was stupid. Why did I do that? If we use some andesite slabs, we could possibly get a decent looking effect here, where it lowers down in front of the portal. I think that could possibly work. And then what we can do is lower this down by 1 more. Only right there, though. And that would complete the symmetry, and then we would have. No, that doesn't make sense. That should just stay like that. So it's like that, and then we just gotta light the portal. Break the old portal, light the new one, connect it, and finish that corner. So what we'll do is we'll just break this one. Place this one. We'll go through. So that they can connect. Oh no. Small issue. I'm back at the predicament where I'm facing the wrong way when I go through the portal. See how I face the wall? That's a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world, so I'm not gonna cry about it. The cobblestone can be easily replaced. Wow, I just cannot English today. That's fine. That's fine. I think that looks fine. And I think what we should do is put cobblestone here. So we have the symmetry between the sides. And then this is just like an extra piece to give it a little bit of an accent. Let me get some more cobble. So we'll have it like that, and then have it like that. Maybe? I don't know. I think we should also put a crafting table here just in case. We also need a lantern over in that corner. So I prefer if we didn't have a lantern here. A lantern there, and then lantern over in that corner, probably like right there. Meaning these all need to be above Y7. They are easy. And then we'll just put a crafting table there in case I need one. It is a little cramped, but you know, I'm not even against it. Hold on. Why can I not see the crafting tables? They're not even in that chest. There's one right there. So we'll put it like that. So when we go in and out of the portal, we got a crafting table, we got a nice little way to the portal. Or what we could do, well, no, we can't do that. I was like, oh, we can probably move it backwards, but there isn't enough room. Got some natural light, got some lanterns. Floor looks okay, I guess. The only issue is the elevation change, which I think we could maybe fix. The only issue is the actually, there's probably more than one issue here. The wood. Okay, the cobble is not an issue, but the wood is probably going to end up being an issue, or it would be a strength. It's a strength. Looks good. Stone cutter. So we need a few more of these. Or just do that. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. So we're on slabs, which means we need to fix those two. Now we're on slabs. Maybe we could put chests here or something? I don't know. I'm just thinking outside of the box. Honestly, this room looks fine enough. We got symmetry. We got basically everything we need here. So I would prefer if we just leave it like this. It's not hard to get to. So the only issue is the direction of which I exit the portal, which I can't really change. So when I walk in, right? Go in, I go down, and I'm at the portal in like less than 5 seconds. I think that's like really good. Lighting levels are good. Stone is present. It's not exactly cozy, but it's just to another portal, so I wouldn't say it needs to be looking spectacular. So now we just got to do this side, which honestly I would say we get rid of this continuous plank thing here and then just put it right here. Hold up, he's cooking. So we need more cobble. No, I'm for real cooking right now. So if we do that, right? Stone, and then would wood look better or would stone look better? I think that wood would look better because it would match the other side. So like that. And would this look better as a slab? I think it would. And then you'd walk in here, and this would be what I'm gonna build, but then this would lead to another portal. I think that's a great idea. So now we have this room, which is easy. I just need to get a way down. Let's get rid of this nether portal first. Instead, I think what I'm going to put here is not the elevator. We're going to have the railway system here. Yeah, whatever I had built here last time really sucked, so I'm not even mad that it didn't work out. I think that looks better. Does it look perfect? No, but I think it looks better. This looks so much better than what we had. It has natural light. It follows the design of the house. Even adding a small part of the house by adding this nice little glass window here. Which wasn't symmetrical anyway, so it didn't really matter that. Whatever. Sorry, thinking. Okay. So I need to just figure out this room right here. This is gonna be our railway system. So the plan is, what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna make a room here that has a railway. That one leads down to our thing and has a chest minecart, so I don't have to continuously keep coming up here. And number two, it'll have the, well, actually, I don't even need that anymore. That's where our railway bridge was originally going to go, but I think I have another idea for it. So we could probably patch all that up. But yeah, that's probably what this is going to turn into. It's going to turn into where the new railway system is going to go. We got a nice roof here. We got pretty decently sized space. I think we're probably going to have to push the railway back just a little bit, because I think I'm probably going to want to have it either centered here or something. So that would be nice. I do need a way to mine though, so I'm going to do that real quick as well. I have no idea where it is. I'm just going to just guess. Okay, good. We have torches. I think I'm digging too far. Alright, we're getting into blocks that I have not seen yet, so I think we're too low. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we were too low by just a little bit. Alright, hold on, let me fix that again. Oops, I just locked myself in here. Alright, easy. Alright, so we'll get rid of this staircase thing that we had here. Oops. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put that there too. I'm probably gonna, oh, it's already nighttime. Wow, that was fast. I'm probably gonna end up doing like a railway system along with, ow, Jesus, that scared me. I'm gonna probably end up doing a railway system along with a like a walkway alongside of it, so it's like a double. Like how the roller coasters have like the parts where people can walk, and then they have the other parts with it. That's kind of the plan here. So the ceiling doesn't really matter, so we could theoretically just say F it to the ceiling. The only issue is there, which I think leads to outside, and that's why we haven't done anything with that, but we can just go ahead and close that off again. But other than that, it doesn't really matter how the orientation of the room goes, so we're basically free to do what we want. And what we could do is, to build in that spot, we could just move the whole thing back one. Have to move that torch, but and that would actually align pretty well with what we have here. The only issue is the roof, but the roof can be easily changed. Oh, you know what isn't easily changeable? That right there. Okay. I'm gonna think about this a little bit on about how I want this room to look. So we're gonna have like an entrance block. Let me get some more andesite slabs because we're gonna need them. What if I still have all this wood chilling in the chests when I have 2 open double chests here? Let's make one just for logs. We'll probably end up making one just for fences as well. We have so many of these things. mean, this is just crazy. Look at how many freaking stacks of fences we have now because of the roller coaster. That's where all these fences came from. They're probably just going to be used as smelting material, honestly. I really don't have a use for about 20 stacks of oak fences. Which kind of sucks because I spend a lot of time mining all that dark oak just for it to turn into that. But I prefer if we can get rid of these shulkers and chests that are just kind of sitting around. I think slabs is another one that's going to be a pretty major pain in the ass. I have quite a few of them, as you can see. That's a different kind of spruce, but we'll leave that in there. I'm going to take that back out when we're done. Yeah, I think we'll have a chest just for like house-like materials. Like materials that we use in our house and shit. Oops. Like dark oak. Like, look at all this dark oak. We have dark oak planks, planks, planks. We got more spruce there. This is all like extra stuff. Hold on, let me move this because we're probably gonna need all of this, honestly. We'll move that to the end, and then this can go here. That's a dark oak log. Okay. I think that's good enough. So we can go ahead and move these out. Oops. So remove the chest and all but one crafting table from my inventory. There we go. Something like that. That frees up this chest and this shulker. Which I think originally went there. Signs can go in there. Alright. Easy peasy. I didn't even do what I wanted to do up there. I wanted to make some andesite slabs. I got distracted. I don't think we need 20. I think we probably need maybe a little bit more than that. So the plan is, right? Oh, and then I'm gonna mess this up anyway, so it didn't matter that I made it. Do it like that instead. So I'll probably have the railway like that, and then that's it. So the wall will start here, I guess. I'll actually go one more. Oh boy, I don't have any more stone. This is going quite well though. The fact that I've done something is more of a miracle here. I'll probably end up changing this at some point. I don't know. I don't really know what to do with that area. This one will probably stay the same though. I've always had a dream of having this area as like the railway system. So this one should be quite easy to implement. I think it should be 5 blocks wide. That's the only other thing that I think we should do. And then the railway here, and then there's a wall. Easy peasy. So we'll add some logs. Which I now know where they are. They're at the top here. So we'll put log there, that there. The only issue is that there's no symmetry, but I think I can make symmetry happen by removing this. Yeah, easy. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now we're good. If I put it there and then one on the other side as well. Something like that. One small issue, but it's a fixable one. I know exactly what to do here. The smaller the better. That's what she said. So what we're doing is we're gonna make this is where our rail is gonna go, right here along this line. So all this is basically just gonna get patched up. There's no point of any of this. I think that the less there is, the better, honestly. I try to strive for minimalism and a lack of extra blocks being necessary, because I think it's kind of stupid to have like a million blocks in use when you don't really need it. That's why I'm not really 100% satisfied with this, is because this entire walkway is basically useless. I could have probably figured out a better way to do it, but since I didn't, will it bother me a little bit? Yeah, but it won't. The fact that it at least looks decent will keep me, will prevent me from being unhappy with it. So I think that the sides here should be filled with cobble. And then we just need to figure out what the wall is here and how high it's going to go. I don't think it's going to go all the way to the ceiling. I think it's probably going to go like that. Just one short of the ceiling. So I'll probably end up filling the top with stone. Oops. I'll probably end up using, probably have, probably end up using polished andesite back here, covered by slabs as, that's what I did on the other side. And then instead of that, the lantern will go on the ceiling. Now, there is one small issue with this, and that is that there is no, there isn't really symmetry here, but I think that'll be fine, honestly. I think the block we're probably going to end up using is polished andesite anyway for the bottom part. Oh, you know what I said? And I didn't listen to myself on? I was originally like, oh yeah, we're going to have one as a walkway and one as a walkway and then one as a rail right next to it, so gotta move this back entirely. My eyes hurt. It's also nighttime. I'm probably gonna end up having to redo that nether room before I log off today. I'm not dissatisfied with it, but I'm also not happy with it either. Oh, I did not put any kind of light source down here. Okay. I'm also not exactly the biggest fan of what we're doing here in terms of like the whole slab thing doesn't really excite me. No. So I say we just do full blocks here and then logs on the sides. And then we leave the ceiling as is because I wanted a wood ceiling anyway. Covering it up doesn't really make sense. where the slabs will come in is when I need the walkway, which will be right here. So we'll do that. And then that. And then just like that. Oops. Yeah, this is where the rail is going to go, and then there's going to be, and we're going to keep it going until right there, I think. So you have our walking path and our rail path, and then we said the back wall is going to be polished andesite, and then dark oak slabs will be here. And then we'll just put wood on the roof. Or we could just do that. I don't think that looks bad. And then wood on like slabs on each side. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not a lot of wasted space. I think it looks pretty dang good. And we'll of course put a crafting table in here. And then probably a chest as well. And then I gotta find out where the lantern's actually gonna go. I think it's probably gonna end up going right here instead. And then one is probably gonna end up hanging somewhere. Is this any of this 7? No, it's just 10. Okay. Just need a chest. It'll probably have all the minecarts in it. Just like that. I think that looks good. It's a nice set of symmetry, and I think it utilizes the space very well. Great. And then we'll probably end up putting it this way, I would say. I mean, I don't really see a reason as to why we would have to choose a direction. But, I mean, that way is the village, so I would probably end up doing it the other way. I just want to check out this cave. I haven't been in this cave, like, ever. Oh. That's why. When was the last time I was ever in this cave? Oh, shoot. I do not remember, but I think I know why I was not in this cave. Let me get out. The reason I wasn't using the staircase because there was issues with it, but I wonder if there's a better way I could do this. Part of me wants to just put the portal right here. But then that kind of removes the need of this window at all. And it ruins the symmetry. I don't know. I like this room as it is right now. This room looks great. The one with the minecart. Looks amazing. This room, though, does not look up to par, I would say. You know what we could do? We could put it here. I mean, this is all cobblestone anyway. Let's think. That was actually where I originally had it. I think at the start of the stream it was originally there. So instead of having it on this wall, we had it like right behind the staircase. If I'm blocking up all of this anyway, it doesn't really make sense to not just put it right here. The only issue, my only issue with that is that now it's a longer walk to get over here. Like now you gotta go all the way over here. And then this is also messed up now. So it would probably end up being like that instead. So it would be like that or something. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. If you couldn't already tell, I have zero clue what the plan is here. I like the idea of this being another portal room. I just have no idea what orientation any of this is going to go. I think having it in this corner is really stupid. I think we should just have it. I mean, what if we just put it like at the bottom of the stairs, like literally right here? Is there any... Because this is not even a layer. This is literally just that. So we could literally just do it like that and then have... I don't know. See what I can do. Worst comes to worst, we have to go back to that original idea. Which wasn't bad, it just wasn't what I wanted. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time placing another portal. You think it would be so easy. I mean, it is for a normal person, but unfortunately for me, because I'm a perfectionist, it's not easy for me. Okay, so we're coming down here, right? Come down, or right here. Let's say we give a 2-block break. How on earth would we do this? I like this. I don't like this, though. We can get rid of that. So in this area, how would we implement a nether portal without causing issues? I think it should go right here. But the problem is the stairs cause it to be in view. Or it would have to be very tight. It'd have to be like right here, which would mean it would go like, I'm just gonna mine this out for now. It would probably end up going like this. Let me move this as well. Which would mean I'd have to go like, which is kind of stupid, honestly. I don't think we should be doing it like that. I think the straightforward approach is much better, and the closest place that I can do that is right here. Actually, the closest place I can do it is right here. But I prefer if we do it here. Which would mean that this entire window is basically useless. And I altered all that terrain for nothing, but we could put it right here. Let me put a lantern in there just to be safe. Same here. So with the adjustment block, I'm still not a fan of that. We're trying to use a space that's already too small for something that shouldn't really be there. You know what I mean? I just don't even think it should be downstairs. I don't even think it should be here. I think we could put it somewhere else and it would be fine. I mean, does it even have to be in my house? That's the thing. I could probably find a place for it outside. We could put you know what we could do? We could put a ruined portal set up just somewhere else, not in our house. I don't know why I want it to be right there. I guess for convenience. I guess that kind of makes sense. Convenience makes sense, but there just isn't enough room in here. It's just so crowded already that putting it there would realistically make no sense. I don't think there's any way I could have put it there and it work. I think we should just keep this and delete this entirely because I just can't figure out a way to make this work. The only other way I can think of would be... Can I delete these ones? No, I can't. Never mind. The idea I had is shot because of that. That's my next issue is I made this room with no regard to the basement because I didn't even know there was going to be a basement like this. Um... I don't know. I think I'm going to try and find a place to place it that isn't in my house because I feel like having another portal there is kind of stupid. But now look at how much space we have here. Right now I'm just trying to figure something out here. It's turning into a little bit of a disaster. That's all I'm going to say. It's turning into a little bit of a disaster. Trying to fix it. I think this room should just go. I honestly have no use for it. Every way I've tried to implement this portal is not worked. So I think what we're going to do is just completely delete the room. And we will find another way to implement the portal. That's what I'm thinking. I think we should just do it like that. Because trying to build into an idea that's already failed is kind of silly, honestly. That's fine, because I have an idea. Just not for that. Just not for the nether portal. The fact that we got the other idea implemented is honestly the best part of this, because we're gonna need more than that. I think that we shouldn't be going with an idea that I'm not happy with. Like, I gotta have my portal somewhere around this house. Just not there. As long as it's in this location, it doesn't really matter where it goes. As long as it's near the coordinates of where I made the original one, that's all that really matters. Like, I think my original coordinates were like outside. I think it was like over there somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I remember it was not close to my house. So we don't really have to. I guess what we could do, right? If I need to, I could just put it down here. Is there anything down here? If there's nothing down here, then I think we should just put it here. Because it's not really a place I visit often, and I don't remember the last time I was like, okay, I'm coming into my house and I need to go to the nether. So I think what we should do is put it here. Underneath our house. Oops, my bad. My bad. and get just one more. Maybe we'll get two more. Two more stairs, and we should be okay. So now let's add two more stairs to it. Yeah, I think having a small little room here with the portal is probably our best hope. Okay, I think one will honestly work. And then we can just put the portal in here somewhere. Easy peasy. Have it like that. I think I just covered up a space block with cobblestone. Yep. I think I'm cooking now. I think we've gotten out of the WTF phase, and we've gotten into the now I'm cooking phase. So there is one thing that I think I need to do. Oh, brother. There is one issue. Is this underneath something? Oh. Why the heck is this here? Can you see this? And no, you can't. You can't even see this. Okay, we'll just make this roof andesite then. Easy. I was like, huh? Wasn't that roof doesn't even matter. Alright, so once we get down here, how do we want to go into the portal, right? I think having like a 1 to 2 block buffer to the portal is good. And I don't think we should even utilize that side. I think we should just have it like right here. And then have the portal right here. Right? And then have blocks behind it. So what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll put in the portal. And we'll put in the blocks. And we'll make it completely out of view, just like that. Just to make it as utilitarian as possible. I want it to be utility focused, right? I want it to only be built on the purpose of utility, because we've had some issues with things being way more complicated than they actually needed to be, including this portal in its original state. So I'd prefer if we just only build what we need to, and that's it. Actually, I think we could probably end up just putting an andesite block here, extending that out. And you know what we could put here? Boom, crafting table. Easy peasy. As long as the portal connects, that's all that matters. So let me add my crafting table. Easy, we just come down here, and there it is. Let's put a lamp there. Oh, no, that's in the way. Put it on top of the crafting table. Easy. It's okay, because this portal's gonna make light in here. I think we should extend the wood pillars from above down into here to give it some personality. Now that we have the space figured out, we can add what we desire. I think we could honestly get rid of that. make it symmetrical. Oops. It's getting dark in here. I'm gonna have to go turn my lights on soon. I think 2 pieces of wood there would probably be too much, honestly. Like 2 logs. And I want to make it symmetrical, so... $11.69, nice. Yeah, the light levels are great. Part of me wants to do that stone slab thing that we do. I don't think that's smart, actually. Let's not do that. Let's just leave it. I think it looks fine. Is it a little bland? Sure, but this gets the purpose done, and it looks good. Like one thing I do need to do though is make this a slab. Like that. Would have preferred for this to be wood. Let me see if I can make it work. See if it looks like too much. I think me personally, I think it's too much. Wood. Is there any other block I could use there? I don't think so. Could just get rid of this wall entirely, but then the staircase wouldn't work. Wow, let's connect the portals. I think this is much better than what we had. Portals connected, let's go back. We're once again faced with the having to turn around issue with the portals, but I mean, there isn't really an option, I guess. Weird, because I thought when the portal was right here, it fixed it. I might actually try the cobblestone method here. Or not the cobblestone method, the slab method. You have all these cobblestone slabs and this area looks very bland. I think adding a little bit of slabs would spice it up. That was not what I meant to do. Those 2 need to stay. The rest can all stay like that. I like the idea, but it opens the walls for the portal, so nah. We're just gonna undo it and go back to what we originally had. I guess simplicity is key. That will be where our portal is from now on. And I think I might add a door of some kind. Thinking about adding a door here. I know I just removed that door. Oops, that doesn't go there. Oh, that's right, we use this chest now for all of that. Oh, I got my shulker box back. I was like, why do I not have space in here? Fishing rod. The door's been open this whole time. Crazy work. Okay. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's how I want to do it. So we have, this is our railway, or going to be, once I figure it out. And then this is going to be our nether portal. Easy. It's an easy way down, easy way out. And I think we're going to put a door there so that if I need to close it, I can. Do we have a door? We do not. So that piglins don't wander upstairs. We'll just put it, I guess we'll have to put it here. That. That one's not something we can really avoid. Still just as easy to do that, so that's good. I think I'm gonna stick to the overworld today, and we're gonna work on our railway. I think what it's gonna do is it's gonna end. I think this way is probably where it's gonna go. So probably have them one block separate, I would say. We need this, just for now. We got some torches, so that's good. We'll just use those. Not usually someone who mines like this, but for the purpose of a railway, I guess it kind of makes sense. The only issue is the beacon, but I think we're gonna pass it, and or it's not on this. It's not this far down. So I think we're gonna spend the rest of the stream getting rid of I don't like how close those villagers sound to me. I hope they don't end up being an issue. Foreshadowing. Oh. It's a cave here. Well, ain't that a B-I-C-T-H? We'll leave that there, but everything else is probably going to end up leaving, so. When I saw a cave, I was like, uh-oh. This is going to take a million years to do. Oh boy, I hear skeletons already. And spiders. How exciting. I haven't fought a monster in like 10 million years, so I might die just based on the lack of experience when it comes to combat. I don't like how close all of these things sound to me. I'm also out of polished andesite, by the way. Oh. Oh, brother. There's a cave here. Ravine thing. And there happens to be a creeper right there. I guess it could be worse. There's nothing above me. We're cool. Got him. Dumbass. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. I don't have materials. That's why I'm doing this. This is why we don't mine in a diagonal line. Because this is what happens. I need to go and get more andesite. And we'll see how that goes. Let's see. It's already sunset. It's crazy. Do we have any more andesite? Looks like a no on that. It's okay. We got some stone in here, I think. Yep. No, that's gravel. That is andesite. Actually had some on us, but I'm gonna probably sleep before I do this. Oh, you know how this is gonna be an issue? If a zombified piglin comes out of the portal, it might count it as a monster nearby, meaning I won't be able to sleep. That could be an issue. Could. Keyword there. Hope we don't open a cave by doing this. Oh, I think we overshot that by 1. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going, because hopefully that is the last of our hiccups. We're just going to end up building around this anyway, so oops. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to try and light up everything that's, like, near this. Honestly, don't... Oops. Messed up. Oh, almost fell. Just gonna put quite a bit of torches here. Just to guarantee we won't have one of those guys. Cause some issues. I don't like... I think I've said this already, but I don't like the sounds of a million monsters nearby. Especially the Enderman that sounds like he's right on top of me. Oh, and we found something else. Hold on, we gotta get down to it. Oh, Jesus Christ above. Alright. I am really shaking in my boots right now, I really am. Is this an actual cave? Oh, it is. Hello, Enderman. What's he got? Oh, he's like in the ground because the gravel fell. Like, why do I kind of see his eyes? Dude, if a creeper comes out right now, I'm so fucked. I am not a fan of this. Why did I agree to do this? This is a horrible idea. Also, why do I have an elytra on? Let me get my chest plate on. Because this is stupid. Why are we coming in here with no armor? Oh. Oh, god damn. Sounds like there's 2 creepers. Endermen. Sounds like there's 2 Endermen. Strange. Are we even close? Okay, we're actually not that far away from the bottom, which is great. Hopefully these 2 things are the only things we run into. I think we're probably not going to run into anything else. Given we're pretty close to... Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, where is why... What the... This is some crap. I don't like this. Why does it sound like there's like a million Endermen? And why does this have to be right on the path that I chose? I don't like this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Just triggering all kinds of anxiety right now. I do not like these circumstances. I think we're fine though. I think we're gonna be okay. We've gone so far that we aren't even in range of the beacon anymore. Good thing we don't use it for strength. So that might be an issue. Why have we not hit anything yet? This is Y11. Oh my god, we actually managed to find a spot where I have not mined yet. I think that's why we ran into like every single cave known to man. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to mine over. Oh. Oh. There we go. I had a feeling we would run into our main area at some point. Alright, so it's all the way over here. Not even close. Oh, now we're in range again, so... I think this area right here should be our main axis, honestly. Well, our walking path is going to be here, so... In order to turn around, we would need to do a full circle like that, and then... do this. Oh. That is crazy work. How did I allow this to happen? Just gonna build the rest, honestly. So I think what the plan is we're gonna extend the railway along here. So it doesn't run into our beacon. It does kind of suck that it's gonna run into those torches, meaning we're gonna have to move them, but I guess we don't really have a choice here. So it'll probably end up, oops, going like that. I hope I've explored this area the least, I would say. I'd probably guess that it's explored the least given the amount of open caves I found. So what we'll do is we're just gonna do this to kind of give an example. And then I need some torches, so we'll put one on each side for now, just to get to the point, basically. I probably should have went the other way, honestly. Then again, I really... It sounds like there is a million monsters everywhere. I don't know, I'm not liking this. I think we might save this for next stream, honestly. Like the full build. I think we'll save it for next stream. I have to assume it's nighttime given how long I was down there. No, it's not. It's actually still daytime. Yeah. I think I know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I think I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Right? Keyword think. We have like 1,000,000 ore in here. I think we should start mining it. There's like 10 million coal ore in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 6, 7. 17 stacks of coal ore in here. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh my, excuse me, man, sorry. What do I not need? Probably torches, I would assume. No, I just use those on the mine thing, but oops, don't do that. That's not very smart. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to the area that's currently like there's nothing on it. I think what we'll do is we'll just build a 2x2 staircase up there. I'm also gonna get my elytra on. And we're gonna open some chest room by doing this. So we're just gonna do this. This is usually how I mine my ore. And then for the iron, we're gonna throw it in the blast furnace and have it being smelted with fences. Most of this ore is from my stupid end portal project. I'm trying to think if there's a place I could put that nether portal in the overworld. But I think I would still rather have it in my house, honestly. I think where it is right now is fine. This is probably going to take me a good half hour to mine if I had to make any kind of assumption on anything. And what's crazy is this doesn't even count any of the other ore like redstone or those other ores that exist. It doesn't count any of those. I don't know where the build limit is, but I'm sure. Oh, it's all the way up there. So we are not even close. I assume I'm probably gonna end up having to do 2 or 3 of these if I had to make any kind of guess. Here I am doing absolutely everything. Still not even close. This is a coal tower, basically. How much more do we have? Oh, my hand hurts, man. Come on. It's gonna spook me if I don't do it, and I'll probably jump off. How are we not at the build limit yet? This is insane. I started at a heightened place. I started on a mountain. we're still not even close to that. I think we're probably still probably 30 blocks off. The Great Coal Tower. Oops. Bye. We're gonna get a lot of experience from this. That's another thing I just thought about. Coal gives you experience, and we had about 17 stacks of coal. We might not actually have to do 2 of these. It's crazy. Did I say 2 of these? I meant more than 2 of these. We're gonna have to do 2 of these, just not 2 of them that are the same height. We're gonna run out probably some way in the middle of the 3rd one. Oh, we're almost there. We got maybe a couple blocks left. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this again, unfortunately, but here we go. Mining 17 stacks of coal. I'm eventually gonna run out of inventory room. And it's not insta-mine, so I'm gonna be here forever. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have taken a flyby view of it. I've already mined a couple things, but let's see. That is one tall stack of coal. Nailed it. Usually I have to go into 3rd person to land. I didn't even do it that time. You know what? Let me help me a pickaxe while we're doing this. Oh, this is a bad idea. We're not gonna have a totem. It's healing my pickaxe, but it's healing it very slowly. Reed farm is definitely faster. I also think it's safe to say once I run out of wood, I'm never gonna need coal again. My brain's kind of just on autopilot right now while I do this. It's just mining in circles over and over again. Oh my god, we're at 158. We're not even close. We're only 100 in. I thought we were so much closer to the ground. Nope. We have about 75 blocks to go. Oh, I'm no longer collecting anything. Let me make some stacks of blocks. It might actually turn night before we even get to the ground. I don't think it'll turn night. Well, it's actually debatable. It depends on how fast the sun's going. But we're already almost to the roof of our house, which is nice. My nose is itching so bad. My nose always itches though, that's the thing. I think it's because it knows that my left hand is doing absolutely nothing right now. Oh, we're almost there. Alright, let's see. How much coal do we have? That's it. Probably too much to carry. Yep. How did I know? At least over 2 stacks. Maybe 3. No, that's not 3. So, about 2.5 stacks of coal. That's how much we have. And that doesn't even count the rest that's in my inventory. We're probably going to have over 3. Let me put my elytra back on. And put that back in my inventory. It's almost healed it, which is nice. But this is a lot of coal, so this isn't like something that we can repeat. Alright. I also think I'm going to begin the process of smelting iron. Because that is going to take an absolute eternity. Let's see. I don't really have a use for all of that iron. We can actually put a hopper there. Do we have any hoppers? We should. We do. We have 2. We'll put one here. And then we'll put a chest up top. I think what we can do is autofill the furnace. I think you can also do that with the wood. Or like the fuel source. So maybe? No, it only goes one at a time. Okay. So we're gonna have to. Oh shoot! I'm putting coal in there. That was a bad example. Just grab all the iron that we have and put it in. Okay, that's everything. I think. Let me just make sure I didn't put any coal in there. Alright, so that's good. Redstone is all mining. We have a ton of emerald ore as well. The thing is emerald ore is actually valuable. Because I have so much of the other stuff. Doesn't really matter. You know, we might actually be really good on space after this. I just opened all that free space, so I think we should put all the shulkers just at the bottom. I don't think we're gonna need more, but still. I think the iron ingots should go in the main chest, though. That's what I think. Let's do that. Then we can go for redstone next. All right, let's get building. We got to build another coal tower, so let's go ahead and do that. Oops. Start building it somewhere. You know, in hindsight, I'm actually pretty grateful that I was sloppy with how I was building at the start, because it wouldn't have given me all of this, these extra things to do later on. I would have probably ran out of things to do. I've been like, oh, well, I guess my world ends here or whatever. But now that I have all this extra stuff to do, I'm never going to run out of things to do. Not to mention I have a plan for this build that I haven't even started to execute yet. Also, I didn't even address that I'm streaming an entire day before I was supposed to. So my stream tomorrow is actually going to be canceled since I'm streaming on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. I'm going to cancel it just because of schedule conflicts and the fact that I had a really long day yesterday. I got to work on some things this weekend, so unfortunately not going to be able to stream tomorrow. But the good news is I'm streaming today so that I can get it out of the way for the weekend, and tomorrow I can focus. You know, I'm gonna be so real, I completely forgot that I built that bridge. The bridge down there. I like, uh-oh. We're about to lose a second iron golem to the hole there. I hope we don't, because we need him. Oh, this is the it. This is the it. This is the it. This is the end. I mixed this is it with this is the end. Alright, so let's mine all this. I'm wondering if I should even do redstone. I think I should. Really need to find some different games to play, honestly. I love Minecraft and I love the world. Oh, I don't even have my pickaxe out. I love Minecraft and I love the world and all, but I really think I should diversify what I play. I don't know, right now I don't really have time for games. I mean, yesterday I woke up at 7:15 and I was going the entire day until past 1 a.m. That's why I'm streaming today, is because it's easier on the brain. Excuse me. I trust myself to survive in hardcore with a brain like this. Definitely not getting a fully repaired pickaxe out of this, though. Oh, we actually might. We're at nearly the top of our durability thing. Be pretty sick. Oh, and it's repaired. Look at that. Me being tired. Alright, we're almost done. And that's it. Let's go ahead and get all this coal. Alright, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're gonna craft these into blocks and probably have to refresh the furnace with fences. Oh, definitely. Actually, no. The iron has nowhere to go, so... Wait. Why is it not going in the furnace? Oh, I think it... I don't think it's working. Well, that kind of sucks. Might as well just leave everything there, I guess. Oops, not that. Okay. Coal... We got an almost additional 2 2 stacks of coal out of that. So we currently have 6.5 stacks of coal. Unreal. Let me get some of these blocks for my ender chests. Let me get all the ores that I need to mine. I think that's it. That should be in blocks. I don't know why it's not. The lapis I can kind of understand. Oh my lord. Alright, so we're gonna go to redstone. Okay, so I'm just gonna do all of this at once. Oh, we're probably gonna make it to the top and then have to it's good because we're gonna need this soon anyway. Very soon. I wonder how this is gonna look in the nighttime. Hopefully pretty good. I feel like we've made more progress in the past 10 streams than we have ever. Like, I feel like I'm actually finally coming into my own on this world. You know what I mean? And I'm getting less and less like, oh my god, what if I die in this world, then I'm gonna be so disappointed in all the stuff that I haven't done. And now I'm more like, oh well, I'm actually quite pleased with what I've done. Don't want to die, but if I did, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I needed to do all this before I died. By the way, the reason I'm not getting rid of that yet, that this giant thing where the coaster was, is in case I find another purpose for it. Let's see, is it? Oh, it does glow. Oh, that's so interesting. I kind of want to see that from afar. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm gonna make it. Wait, I said I was gonna sleep. Hold on. Nope. Dingus. That was the first time I've seen things spawn in a long time. Like, I'm not used to seeing mobs spawn on the overworld because I'm constantly either in the nether or in my base where things can't spawn. So seeing things actually spawn was a little weird. I was like, oh my god. That's right, I'm in a hardcore world and things actually do spawn and want to kill me. What am I ever gonna do with this redstone? I don't know. But I'm mining it so that it takes up less space in my chests. So that's an improvement, I guess. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna go to the latest update for my next hardcore world, if I ever have one, or if I'm gonna actually revert back to the older style of Minecraft, where mending, elytras, and all that didn't exist. Because I'm on 1.6.4 right now for a survival world that's off stream, and I'm actually having a pretty good time of like trying to, you know, having to be creative. The game's a little bit more difficult too, and the game actually felt more like Minecraft. Like this does feel like Minecraft, I gotta say. But the newer game, I would say, doesn't feel like Minecraft, and it's not the developer's fault. It's actually just because the game has went through so many updates in the past 10 or so years, the original feeling of Minecraft isn't there. And I like the original game. I don't like the game that it's become. It kind of just feels like a modded game now. I'm one of those old heads who grew up with Minecraft. I played Minecraft back in my day. I played Minecraft in 2008 when I was however many years old. And that was how I had my good time. Not with your elytras or your wardens. Back in my day, we had giants and zombie horses. And that was how we had fun. You know, stuff like that. That would be under redstone. Wait, if I do this, it's not gonna let me. I need to make some lapis blocks as well. Hold on. Yep. All right. We've mined all of our ores. That took not as long as I thought it would. I thought that would probably take about 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. And we did it relatively quickly. I thought the hopper was working, but it was not. Oh, you know what? You know what's not on? Subtitles. I knew there was something else missing. That's under music and sounds. Yep. I didn't even realize it this time. Okay, so we have a lot of blocks. That's all I know. I don't think. Oh, I think we should leave one of those in there, and then the rest should just go in here. Same with the coal. Coal doesn't make sense either. And we definitely don't have that for gold because we use gold in the nether, and that's why. I'm still wondering where all those iron blocks went from my first beacon. I can't remember where they are. Let me grab some more fences, actually. I mean, fences actually smelt for longer than I thought it would, so. I'm wondering if I should make a equal staircase on the other side. Thinking. Look at me cleaning up my inventory. Gold star. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put stair blocks right here, right? I still think this is the most work I've ever done on my base. It's within the past like 10 or so streams. I've definitely been putting in the work on my base. So I'm pretty psyched about that, honestly. I actually leave beacon range pretty quickly. I didn't think that I would leave beacon range so quick. Oop, my bad. Oh, never mind, I'm in beacon range. It might have just been because I went upstairs that I'm back in range. Let's see. Nope. Weird. Why was I not in beacon range for a second? What caused that? I don't know. It's anyone's guess. This game sucks sometimes. Anyways. Oh. Okay. Bro. Come on. Be serious with me. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you it's infested stone. Or whatever it's called. The stone with the silverfish in it. I think it takes you longer to mine stone that's infested with haste. When you mine it, the stone just turns to regular stone anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, look at the units I'm having to deal with right now. Absolute units of a skeleton. Dick. Don't shoot me. The weird thing is I know I'm safe here. But I'm still on the edge. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Where is he? Ooh. Get freaking booped on, dude. Okay. So we're gonna fix this. I messed up. Goodbye, stair. Goodbye, stair. We're gonna get rid of those because I decided I want to. And we're gonna make this connect. Yay. Wait. Wait. Huh? Yes, this should be longer than this. Okay, so that's not right. Okay. I think that Enderman is stuck forever. Cause he hasn't left since last time I was here. So I'm assuming that he's stuck forever. I think it's because he's holding a block and he's stuck in gravel. Which is a strange bug you don't see too often. As long as I don't look at him, we should be okay. Oops. I almost accidentally looked at him. Oh, don't hum it. Oh, I don't have enough stairs. Hold on. Jeez, look how fast you go. Zoom in. So, yeah, I think that's faster than... Oh, it's nighttime. I think that's faster than frickin'... I think that's faster than, whatever it's called. Using an elevator. Feels so weird seeing mobs spawn. There it is. What we needed was more andesite. More. We needed more andesite. I don't think we needed that much, but... Sure. So these three are too high. That one is also too high. I think this is just the other side of that ravine. I can't tell, it's too dark, so I'll just end up leaving it. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's just the ravine. Okay, no biggie. Well, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. Oh well, this is just a tragedy. I mean, all this cave system is completely useless, so we'll just do that for now. I'm assuming that's a zombie that can see me through a wall. Because he walked right over. Oh. Great. Great, very good. Let's finish this out, so... Alright, so we finished it. I think... Oof, I thought that was part of the cave system. I think we're basically good. Let's see. That's too short. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm smacking my head on that, so we're gonna have to mine it. That is really stupid. Doing it like that. We should have done it the other way. Alright, great. Good, 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 good. All right, so that's good. We do need this. Now we can. Let me put the torches on the wall instead. We went like that. That. Steal that one. That. I don't think they had a pattern to them, but they will once I build this area out. What we could do is use soul sand to let me be able to run faster. Nah, that'd be too easy. So we'll just do it like that. All right. That looks good. Now I can go all the way up. In basically no time. Great. Great. Very good. Okay. You just go ahead and put all this away. Oh. I was like, why is there no room in my ender chest? It's because there was stuff in there that didn't need to be in there. Okay, so that doesn't finish this, but it does a great job. It means that this is now useless. So what we can do here is I'm probably gonna go get some stone so that we can get rid of the glass there. Or the glass, the lava, my bad. Oh. It's probably in that cave. The one that's right here. Oh, yep. That's where he was. That super small cave that for some reason has the ability to generate monsters. Sure. I'm wondering if I should keep going. I might go for another 15 minutes. I think I will end up getting rid of that entire thing today and then it should be done. So over here, right? I want to save this glass. So first step is going to be getting rid of the water section. I'll do that by doing this. I'm going to leave the stone brick. I really don't care about it. I just need the glass. So we'll get rid of the stone brick section by placing, or the water section by placing stone brick. Stone. We need some more stone. We need more stone. So let's get some more stone. Okay. The same thing. Well, now we should be able to fall down. That's right. And now we'll be able to get all of this glass. Oops, my bad. Getting glass because of the highways, they're quite expensive, so I'd rather just save glass when we can. Now that I have the ability to salvage some glass, we'll just do that. Alright, and then that is all of the glass salvaged from the middle. So what we'll do next is I'm gonna have to get rid of this entire starting area. So do that by just getting rid of that. And also the remnants from the ceiling by doing that. And then we'll get rid of that. And that. Alright, now we just gotta get rid of the rest of this. And we're gonna use our new elevator staircase to go up and down. How fun. I think that even if there was a creeper there, it really wouldn't matter. Like, because I'm moving so fast. Unless it, like, completely stops me. I think it'd be fun. So next, I'm gonna need to get rid of the lava streams. So, let's do that. We would... Ooh, that's not very good. Let me just do this for now. And then we would do that. What that does is that gets rid of the lava stream. Now I'm gonna have to sleep, so it's actually a good thing. We're going through so many days, it feels like. I had a point in time where I was not going through days very quickly, so being able to go through like 30 or 40 days a session was pretty nice. Alright, so now that the lava has a head start on me, we can actually just grab all of this and just mine straight down. I honestly don't have a use for this area, so I'm probably just gonna end up abandoning it. I'm actually catching up with the glass. The lava. I'm going so fast. Alright, so now we can do that. We can get rid of this entire left side. Do that, put that there, and then we'll get rid of this one stone brick in the ceiling. Easy. So now we just got to get rid of the last one. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end up putting a stone brick walkway here, or stone brick. Soul sand walkway to make us walk faster. Speaking of soul sand, we have some there. We also have soul soil. I don't know which one does better, but we will see, won't we? Fence. Fences actually last a lot longer than I thought they would. So we're actually having a lot of success using them when smelting. Like we've only gone through a couple stacks and we're already almost, well, not almost done, but We're making progress. Alright, so the last thing we need to do is get rid of that. And we'll use it to place there. Alright, so now we're gonna let it drain and do something else. I think that something else is gonna be getting soul soil. So let me grab some. There we go. So let's go down. I'm eventually probably gonna put in a full pathway here, but I don't know when that will be. So the moment I turn around, I'm gonna have the soul soil. But it's gonna go like this. Look how much faster I walk. Bingo. So we'll actually get rid of that. We have a very easy and fast way to get to a soul biome, so it's not even a problem if we run out like that. We can use our newly placed nether portal as well. I am probably gonna end up getting rid of the stone brick on the right though, or the stone brick. That extra layer of stone on the right. Sorry, I'm mathing in my head while I do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on this waterfall. Lava fall, glass harvest, whatever you want to call it. I can't see shit here, so I'm hoping there is a hole in that. There is no holes in this. I hear all kinds of nasties. And I'm just here to save glass, so. Oh, I brought no stone brick with me. I'm an idiot. It's all good. And get some while I'm down here. Let's, why did we not mine this? Is there a reason? That's why. Oh! I see your point. Alright, let's mine this one then. Alright, easy peasy. Wait. No. We're going here. We're gonna patch this. I thought I saw stone brick for a second. Alright, so let's go here. And I might hit the Soul Sand Valley next stream, honestly. Or I could actually do it this stream. I think I can. It's just me being lazy. Saying I'm gonna do it next stream. I like that amount of glass we have. Alright, so this is done. I'm just gonna probably end up building around it, I guess. What is this? Huh. I've never seen that in my life. It must be from some relic. Oh boy. That's ancient. So yeah, we're just gonna... probably build a safe layer in case I accidentally mine through and find this. But other than that, I think it's pretty much good to go to be built over. So I'm gonna put this away and go grab some stone. By stone, I mean like a couple stacks at least. Yeah, that should be good. So what we'll do is we'll build over the entire room. So it's basically like a way of warning me. I might still be stupid and fall into it. Or it'll happen on accident or something. Good thing I got 2 stacks. Dang, so in 2 streams we've completely changed our mining area, spawn area, and really everything. And of course I ran out. Like, so few short, it's not even funny. Sorry, I'll just grab a whole stack just for like 5 blocks. It was 8, but still, or 9. Alright, let's go sleep, and then I'm gonna hit the nether, because I need to hit the Soul Valley. And we're gonna just go in here. I haven't been in the nether all day. Or I mean I have, but I was not here for a long time. There's a piglin down there. Not my favorite. We're also gonna have to ride the old highway, which sucks. For eyes. Unfortunately. I also need to see, so... Oh. Why are piglins... Why are there so many piglins? Well, I missed. Sorry, this is a skeleton area anyway. I think that's a good amount. Maybe next time we'll work on this. 'Cause this is another area we need to work on. Pretty heavily too. We need to do a lot here. Didn't do a great job at stopping me. Hold on. I can't remember what I was using the stone slabs for, honestly. the cobblestone slabs. Alright, we're gonna go down here because I need to use this on the area that I had. I did see some, what's it called? Did see some creepers when I was going down there, but it's fine. I think I am gonna get rid of this though. That's like my OG infinite water source from down here. It's whatever. This will be the main walking path of the tunnel. Alright, so we got a nice little walking path here. Easy peasy. I think next time we're probably gonna end up focusing on building this path out. I don't want to end it. I feel like I'm still, I could still go for like another 25, 30 minutes. I don't know, man. I don't want to leave now. I'm actually pretty content with the amount of work we've done today. We relocated our nether portal. We relocated our entire mining shaft. The only issue is it's not in a good spot, which is fine. Shit, I almost just walked right into that. We'll put an ice block here since we have so much of it. It's basically worthless now. To me. And this is probably going to be the project that I work on next stream. This is the next thing that I need to work on is this highway. This highway goes on for forever. And I mean forever, like it goes all the way. It's out of render distance right now. And it's still built on the old highway idea, so moving it to the new one would probably be ideal. Even though I don't even have a rough base of what I want built here. I'd prefer to stay in the overworld, honestly. But this has just bothered me for too long. I want to see how much ice I'm actually wasting here. I haven't even reached the open section yet. I forgot what's even out here. What is this way? I know there's the ice, but is this where the mesa is too? Because if it is, then that's good, because I need gold. I think the mesa's out here. I can't remember though. It might be the other way. I think it might be the other way. The way down to the bastion. The complete opposite direction of this. I think that's where the mesa is. This is the ice biome. But there's two portals here, so I can't remember what each portal is used for. Notice how I haven't even been paying attention to, like, below me. Should probably be doing that, honestly. All right, that's all of it. Over 5.5 stacks of ice. Almost 5.5 stacks. So both ways would be... What is that? 5.5 times 2 is 11. Times half of 5.5, which is 2 and 2.75. So that would be, in other words, a lot of ice. I am going to try and see what is this way, because I don't remember. So we have this one that goes this way. Oh, shoot, single block. Didn't even realize. Are these highways ever going to get built out? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what these highways even go to. I know one of them goes to the glacier biome now. And the other one I can't remember. I think it might be 2 different glacier biomes. So this one goes to a different glacier biome. This is not the original one. Because that's blue ice. It's crazy because I don't need ice anymore, so... we're gonna see if we can find the other one. All I know is that it's this way. Was this it? Christ, this thing goes so far. Where is this even going? Am I going towards or away? Okay, I'm away. This is a long... I don't even know where this would possibly go. I'm assuming it's going to the original glacier biome. The one that's I've used all the time. It'd be kind of counterproductive to make a highway to the glacier biome because yeah, this is the glacier biome. I can tell because there's another fortress here. Our original glacier biome had another fortress by it. So that's what this is. This is the original one. Because you can see the glacier's already mined out. Well, those are both ways. This one looks like it's going to take 1,000,000 years to connect. Another issue is... I'm just gonna fly back. Another issue is... Oh, there it is. Oh, they're actually really close to each other. That one and the other one. Another issue is the... I think the only reason that I would end up pursuing that is because there's already most of the highway done. And I put done in massive quotes because it's not actually like completely done. Alright, this should be enough to get me to spawn. This is spawn right here. Should be able to just glide over it. There it is. Wasn't even going the right way. Littering my structures. You stupid Enderman. Stop littering. Alright, well, we cleared out that. That's enough. Let's use a boat. I bet you there's more on the highway. And the problem is we built on the block that we're supposed to have ice on. I guess that's a good thing because in our future highway setup, it's not going to be like that. See, that like barely slowed me down. I say we do full blocks here. Because this is not slowing me down at all. Sure. Nope, not that. That's what we have in our inventory. So there and there. Yeah, I prefer not to do another nether project. If that could be avoided, then that would be great. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible. We're actually getting close to day 1200, which is very exciting. Oh, I didn't put all my nether stuff away. It's crap. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, we're actually out of room. We have so much blue ice. Who would have thunk it? Let me do that. Oh, we're definitely out of room on the buttons. God dang it. Why are we always out of room? Give me that ice. I'm just gonna do that. Do we have any wood signs? No, we don't. Alright, well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually gonna label my chests at some point in the near future. When? Maybe I should do it right now. How many dark oak signs do we have? 4. Well, that's not gonna get us there, believe it or not. I think we're actually gonna get through all that iron and still have like 1,000,000 stacks of signs left. Wondering if we had some extra. Oh my god, did I smelt the last of my sticks? Well, I'm an idiot. How much? Let's just get some random wood. Use oak. I'm probably gonna need around 18 signs. We'll just do 12 for now. Let's see where we are. These signs are not great. Mm-hmm. And look at that, I had a sign to spare. We can label that chest. No, I'm kidding. Oops. Let me make some blocks. I'm gonna hit the farm real quick. I'm once again very low on food, so I'm gonna hit the farm. Because for right now we can just snack on carrots if we need to. I'm gonna hit Big Farm Mountain real quick and harvest the top floor of wheat. Got all this wonderful wheat. Let's go. I really feel like my progress has significantly changed since not too many streams ago. Like within the past 10 streams, I feel like we've been doing a lot more for our base and making things functional than in previous times. I've been focusing on stupid projects, things that waste my time. I've been focusing on important infrastructure that matters. Let me just toss all this. All right, so we're gonna head over to the farm. Oh man, we already have a lot of cows. Reminds me we had so many cows already. Oh shoot, I just opened the door. I think I should just stop there, honestly. if I'm ever gonna get a wither rose to put in there. Probably not. If I had to guess. I'm at the point to where I'm not talking anymore. Where my brain is doing all of the thinking. I don't know why I'm keeping this brick. I don't really have any use for it. I don't use brick for anything. This leather's enough. I'm gonna go hit the village real quick. And hopefully do some trading before the sun sets. Let's see. Need one more. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I would prefer if we focus on our old projects before we focus on our new ones right now. Because I think at some point, episode 14, 15, I didn't actually prioritize the right things. The right things being what's best for my base and what makes things easiest. And I definitely didn't do that. But I have a few minutes. I'll probably go through one more Minecraft day. I'm gonna hit the nether, actually. We're gonna go to the nether and we're gonna mine that other lint of ice on the other side. This right here. That's the other side. Should have haste all the time. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, it's not that much of a difference. The problem is we're mining 5 stacks of something that is not affected. Oh, well, actually it is affected by efficiency. It's just not insta-mine like regular ice or anything else. I honestly don't know why I insisted on having blue ice for relatively short highways. Especially having a full ice pattern, that wasn't really smart either. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting into my own here though. Gotta admit it. Almost there. We're at the open nether portion. That means we're getting close. Well, I don't know where the end is, so I might as well not even do it. I was thinking I could just do the... Yeah, in order to do that, I would have to start from down here. Start from all the way right here. So now it's going to be even worse on the eyes. Well, not to mention we don't go down here anyway. But I think, honestly, this could probably end up getting deleted. But that's not the stream issue. Even if my final highways aren't as luxurious as the ones by Spawn, I think that we're not going to have any issue with having enough blue ice to get there. And if I ever run out of things to do, I can just go there and work on the infrastructure. Alright, this is where I started, so let's go back down. What's crazy is the highway's still functional like this. Oh, I didn't realize if you walk under a boat while it's one block up, you'll automatically crouch. Wait. Right here. Wrong. No, it's not even working because I left like my first block behind. We're gonna need a crap ton of blackstone though. That's what we're gonna need a lot of. Because we have like almost none. And we're gonna need a lot of slabs. Yeah, I'm definitely logging off when I'm done with this. My brain hurts. Alright. That was a lot faster than I thought it would go. Surprise. Usually things go way longer than I would hope they would go. Just grabbing some materials from this. I mean, I know we have enough ice and buttons to make a highway to Mars, but I still would prefer if we never have to get it again, if that's the option. I'd rather never have to get it again than have to get it again. And since we have so much ice, I think it only makes sense to make a highway to the ice area. Like, it doesn't have to be built like this, but you know. Doesn't have to be built nicely, but at least has to be built because we have the material. We have ice there, ice here. We have almost a double chest of blue ice. Blue ice, not just ice, blue ice. Anyways, I'm probably nearing my end here. Just gonna, we're actually gonna end at a reasonable time, about 3 hours. For if we make it to 3 hours, we only have a couple minutes left, but you know. So a lot done today. We actually figured out the nether portal situation. We figured out our mining situation. I do think we should probably have a different railway going up than going down. That's just a personal thought, though. I have no doubts that there are Endermen scattered all over the place around my spawn area that are completely stuck. No doubts. Oh, 54, that's multiple of 9. That's crazy. There we go. Satisfying. We're almost at a stack of iron blocks, which is weird because I swear that we started our first beacon with iron blocks. That's usually how I do it. I usually do my first beacon with iron. And then my other beacons are made out of emeralds. Yeah, we definitely made it another Minecraft day. In 3 hours, also. Which is great. And we're also swimmingly going through the fences as well. I don't think we'll ever need more than a stack ever again. I don't even know what else apart from the roller coaster I used fence gates for. So I'm just gonna craft some more and then I'm gonna probably end up logging off at past 1175, I think. Yeah, 1179. We're 20 days. Next stream, if we're in the overworld working, we could very well possibly hit 1200 days, which is sick. But for right now, that is gonna be it for me. 3 hours of streaming, and I'm already tired. So I'm gonna get my ass off of this game and I'm going to disappear. So with that, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.